Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to explore a big and important question. Why did China and India start at a similar point but end up so far apart economically?
Right, and this is not just about numbers. It's about strategy, infrastructure, workforce, and long-term decisions.
Back in the 1980s, both China and India had economies of roughly $200 billion.
And both had very low income per capita, under $300 a year.
But fast forward about 40 years, and the difference is massive.
China's economy is now about 5 times larger than India's.
One of the biggest reasons is infrastructure.
Exactly. Infrastructure is not about skyscrapers. It's about connectivity.
China invested heavily in roads, ports, railways, and electricity,
They built tens of thousands of kilometers of high-speed rail.
which means goods can move across the country in hours instead of days.
Meanwhile, India still struggles with logistics inefficiencies.
Another factor is how decisions are made.
China has a centralized system, which allows faster execution.
A highway can be completed in just a few years.
In India, projects can take 5 to 10 years due to legal and political complexity.
China became the world's factory.
It produces over 28% of global industrial output.
India, on the other hand, relies more on services.
And that limits large-scale industrial growth.
India has many talented engineers and CEOs globally.
But that's only a small percentage of the population.
Most workers lack basic skills required for industrial production.
China invested heavily in vocational training and workforce discipline.
China also built a complete supply chain ecosystem.
A factory can source all components within a short distance,
In India, companies often need to import components.
which increases cost and reduces competitiveness.
There's also a less obvious factor: climate.
Extreme heat in India can stop outdoor work entirely.
That directly impacts productivity and economic output.
But India still has strong advantages.
A young population is one of them.
It means a large workforce for the next few decades.
Digital infrastructure like UPI is also growing rapidly.
And global supply chains are shifting toward India.
So the big question is, can India catch up?
Even in an optimistic scenario, it could take 50 to 60 years.
And that assumes everything goes perfectly.
Maybe the real question isn't who will win.
But what kind of global power India will become?
Because history is not a single race.
It's multiple paths evolving at the same time.
So here's a question for you. Do you think infrastructure or human capital matters more in long-term economic growth?